Welcome to Fleet Street in the City of London. Fleet Street was the home of journalism in the UK for decades, and Tripwire has always been about journalism, which is why we thought it was appropriate to film our video here. Tripwire magazine has been running a successful web magazine since 2015, but our history in print goes back to 1992. During the interim, our website has evolved and massively increased its reach. Our views have grown an amazing 4,000% in just 5 years. Tripwire has long been known for being at the cutting edge of comics journalism and culture. Since its inception, in its long history, we have interviewed every mover and shaker in comics and its related fields, from Frank Miller to Matt Groening, from Guillermo del Toro to Joe Kubert. The history of Tripwire mirrors the development, history and growth of the medium over the past 30 years. Our remit is to provide a British slant on the world of comics, and this has granted us a very distinctive voice.
We are very proud of our website, but feel it is time to expand the brand and return to the format that garnered us our international following originally. In terms of production values, we are avidly seeking to recapture the quality end of the boutique magazine market, in both design and feel.
Under an exclusive Flash 80th anniversary cover, the Spring Special will look at the history of the Scarlet Speedster, as well as offer a preview of the eagerly awaited second Wonder Woman film, Wonder Woman 1984. In fact, the issue will include 2 different covers. The Flash cover will be for the direct market, while a Kieran Gillen cover will be exclusively for those who support us on Indiegogo, and will feature Kieran Gillen and his various comic series like Die, Once and Future, and The Wicked and the Divine.
The issue will also include an exclusive history of DC's Joker in the year that he celebrates his 80th birthday, plus a look at the genesis of horror comics, beginning with EC in 1950 right up to the present day, with more modern takes like Sandman and Hellblazer. It will also contain a Neil Gaiman feature looking at his long career, an exclusive interview with writer Kieran Gillen, a look at how comic artists use Wacom tablets to create their art, and a Richard Stanley piece analysing his body of work. It will include an archive section and classic archive interviews with the likes of Alan Moore and Frank Miller.
We feel that the updated iteration of Tripwire is unique in the current market due to its broad middle brow stance, as well as its critical yet balanced approach. We are also keen to re-establish Tripwire as an advocate and champion of all aspects of pop culture art forms. We have lined up some very cool perks, like t-shirts, limited edition prints, and all manner of nifty swag that people will only be able to get if they support us.
Oscar-winning director and writer Guillermo del Toro said this about Tripwire. Tripwire has been for nearly 3 decades the touchstone of comic book culture in the UK and one of the leading periodicals dedicated to this narrative art form. Incisive, smart, and always relevant.
Best-selling author Ian Rankin of Rebus fame was equally effusive. Still the coolest magazine on the planet, and helping young and old alike fritter away their lives with the best coverage of comics, film and TV.
Legendary TV writer and producer Mark Verheiden was also one of our biggest fans. He said, "Tripwire is essential reading, one of the best on the market."
Finally, fantasy grandmaster Michael Moorcock of Elric fame had this to say about us. Tripwire really is a breath of fresh air. Its layouts are superb, with great, well-written features, perfectly set off by the pictures, adding clarity and intelligence to every page, and it keeps on doing it. Amazing, gratifying, a pleasure to look at, a pleasure to read.
The hope is that this will act as a springboard to return Tripwire to print on a regular basis. We aim to attract old-fashioned readers who want erudite journalism about the medium and new aficionados to the form. We are excited to be coming back to print and hope you will join us on our journey.